Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mike. Decided to give y'all some footage of my back day. This is the pull section of the program that I'm doing right now. Pull means pulling weight towards you, whether that be back and or biceps. I did back and biceps today, so I was real sick this day. I actually been sick for a couple weeks now. I don't know what's going on, but I didn't really have that much energy. But I started with some pull-ups. This is the second set. I moved my hands in close. On each set of pull-ups that I do, I like to put my hands in different areas of the bar just to get a full stretch of the back, a real nice contraction. Go all the way down and all the way up. A lot of people don't like doing pull-ups because they can't lift themselves up, but I would like to think if you can do one pull-up, that's better than any back exercise you can do throughout the whole gym. So all you gotta do is just, really keep at it. I know a lot of gyms, they have a pull-up assisted machine where you put your knees on the machine and it helps you, lift yourself up. So this set right here, I did some pause reps. Went all the way down, let myself hang, and I kept everything between 6 and 10. I actually recorded this footage about a week ago, so I forget how many reps I did of each set, but just to get a nice contraction of the lats. Jump straight into deadlifts. I wasn't really feeling it this day, man. I don't know what was going on. This is 225. I did it for 5 reps, I believe, but I did 135 before this, just to get a good stretch of the hamstrings and everything. And this set, I don't know, it was moving pretty well. This next set, 315, it moved pretty well also, but I could tell, 405 and 455 wasn't going to move too well. Like I said, I was sick. I still am a little sick. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I just try to keep my deadlifts sets of 5. Like I said in my last video, I'm maintaining. So when I start working on my strength, I'm going to start upping the weight. I put the rags on the towels on the bar because the calluses on my hands were starting to peel, making it real uncomfortable. So that moved okay, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to get 455, what I was aiming for. So I just jumped straight into dumbbell rows. This set right here, I believe I used 120s. Getting a real good stretch. I'm trying to get my body used to the movement that I'm gonna be doing. I think I kept everything sets of 8. So now when you're doing this exercise, you want to reach all the way down and get a nice full contraction in the lats. So you want to pull your elbow straight back. You don't want to be rocking too much. You don't want to be swaying your body a lot. That's why I like doing dumbbell rows, because you can either pull the weight or you can't. When you bent over in the prone position, like as I am, there's not really much room for you to sway or rock back and forth. So you just want to reach all the way down and get a nice full contraction. You'll see the weight start to move better the lighter I go. Like I said, I think those are 120s. I think my next set was 115s, I believe. Yeah, so those were 115s. As you can see, the dumbbells are a little bit lighter, so I'm able to reach down more and pull all the way up, getting a nice contraction. If you do these for a couple weeks, you'll really start to see the thickness in your back start to develop, like the middle back. But once again, this form, good form, gets lost when you're doing any kind of row movement. Some people, they like to go heavier than they actually should, so they start to sway their body, start to use a lot of biceps. See how I'm reaching all the way down? This next set, I believe they were 105s. Actually, I know they were 105s. So see the weights moving better and better, reaching all the way down. And I'm swinging that elbow back. You want to think of it as keeping your elbow as close as you can to your body, and drawing your elbow back. So when you naturally draw your elbow back, you want to stick your chest out a little bit, just to get that extra squeeze at the top of the motion. See how I'm bringing the elbow straight back, causing my chest to pop out just a little bit. Get a nice squeeze at the top of the exercise. Next exercise I went to is close grip lat pull downs. I decided to do nothing but close grip lat pull downs for the next few weeks, just to see if it helped my lats develop more. I usually always stick to wide grip pull downs, but I decided to switch it up. Since I'm gonna be focusing on strength, I really want to grow my lats out wider. So when you're doing this exercise, you want to get a real good squeeze at the bottom of the pull. You don't want to be jerking or swaying back and forth. You see, I'm trying to keep my form as strict as possible. I think I was doing like maybe 160 in the second set. I went down each set, so I think this was 140 pounds. You can see it's moving. The lighter the weight gets, the more I try to squeeze at the bottom of the movement. So you can see you just want to draw your elbow straight back. This next exercise was a machine row. I really like this machine. I started with 3 plates on each side. I believe that's 270. So you want to draw your elbow straight back. Any rowing motion should develop your back, and sometimes even your biceps. But if you're doing it correctly, your back should see the most development. Right now, I'm pretty taxed. So, like I said, I am 6. So this workout really kicked my butt. I ain't gonna lie. But I started out with 3 plates. That's 270. I think I didn't go no higher than 8. This next set, I believe I added a 45. That would be 360. And I switched up my hand placement. The weight's moving pretty easy. You just want to get a nice good stretch at the beginning and pull your elbows straight back. And if you're trying to make your shoulder blades touch, if that makes sense. Weight's moving pretty easy. I went up to 5 plates. This would be 450, I believe. I'm not sure. Switch my hand placement up again. Like I said, I really like this machine. I can really load up the plates up on this machine. You can see I'm pretty taxed. My phone got interrupted by a phone call, so I'm back. I believe this is the last set. Stretch it back pretty far just to get my hand right. Like I said, I have calluses on my hands, so when I'm squeezing any bar real tight, it really hurt my hands. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to start wearing gloves or not. I prefer not to wear gloves. I know a lot of people wear gloves, it gives them better grip, but this next exercise is straight arm lat pull downs. As you can see, I'm slightly bent over, so I'm letting my arms stretch all the way up, and I'm contracting at the bottom, keeping my arms as close as I can to my side, and this really get a good pump in my lats. Again, you want to bring your elbows straight back and get a real nice contraction. Elbows going straight back. A lot of people, they do this exercise wrong and end up hitting their triceps, which is okay too, I guess. But this is a photo of my back. Like I said, I have the thickness, but the lats are underdeveloped. So I'm really going to try to work on that this winter. My next exercise was hammer curls. I think I started with the, looks like 40s, I guess. Like I said, I did sets of 8. doing hammer curls really work on the peak of your biceps. So let's say you flexing your bicep muscle on the outside of your arm, the peak, it really works on that. This will get your arms real big, man. Well, real swole. It pump a lot of blood in the bicep. You know, people think, you know, biceps is the key to big arms, but really triceps make up almost 75% of your upper arm leading into your shoulders. So I really like hitting triceps more than biceps. So you want to stay have as strict as possible on your form. I was pretty tired by now, so as you can see, my body's starting to sway a little bit. And you just want to bring it up, get a real nice squeeze at the top. Your arm's gonna be hurt. Doing hammer curls, my arm is all my biceps always end up, you know, cramping because of the movement, you know, by itself. But you want to keep on going. That's how you get the pump everybody talks about. So this next exercise, I went into barbell curls, and my arms, they pretty sore, you know, by this point. I think I didn't go no heavier than no more than 8 reps on all my exercises this day. Real good form. Now this exercise, this form of curl, it works on the inside of your biceps. So when you flexing your biceps, the inside of your arm towards the armpit, it really works on that. You want to keep this form as strict as possible, because when you're using a straight bar, it's so easy to swing your body, and like the motion helps you swing the bar up more. So you want to stay strict as possible. I believe I went 70 pounds, 80 pounds, and on this third set was 90 pounds. I remember my arms being swole as fuck after that exercise, man. And now I'm going to seated curls. You want to go light on this exercise. This is purely just to pump more blood into the muscle. And when you seat it, it cuts off all the motion, so you can't swing your body back and forth. You can't use your legs. I think this is the best finisher to every arm day. Seated dumbbell curls. My first arm exercise, they were hammer curls. This one is more conventional. Again, you want to say still as possible. The heavier you go, obviously, the more you're going to use your body. I think I'm using 30s or 35s right here. I probably should have went lighter. See, I'm kind of putting my body into it. Since I hit 2 exercises prior to this, my arms sore as fuck already. So a lot of people, they get that pump and they stop, but the key is to keep going. And that's how you get big arms, man. You want to keep your arm as close to your body as possible. Bring it straight down. That's pretty much it. I also did some cable curls, but I couldn't really set my phone up, so I decided to not record that portion. I'm gonna show y'all how many calories I burned. And also, this is a quick clip of me deadlifting 505, which is my PR. My guy Aaron got for me. And that's pretty much it, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the video. And share it everywhere, I guess. And y'all take it easy.